the greatest blessing any man could receive is a beautiful death.
Why is it that death, a concept so intrinsic to life, fills our hearts with fear? As individuals who claim to believe in God, shouldn't death be viewed as one of the greatest transitions we could ever experience? After all, if we hold steadfast to the belief in an afterlife, a heaven where our souls soar in bliss, why does the prospect of crossing that threshold bring such sadness and trepidation? It's paradoxical, isn't it? We profess our faith, often leaning on the teachings of our grandparents, our parents, our churches. We seek comfort in well-worn scripture, hoping to find reassurance in life's uncertainties. Yet for many, the reality of death brings anxiety, mourning, and a profound sense of loss, rather than a celebration of life well lived. It seems our very nature struggles with the concept of the unknown. The teachings we cherish may offer solace, yet that deep-rooted desire to understand what happens when we transition from this life still looms heavily in our consciousness. Have you ever found yourself grappling with those haunting questions? As curious beings, we learn and grow, yet inevitably we start to unravel the threads of our beliefs. We question the validity of what we've been taught. Perhaps we've engaged in deep conversations about faith, spirituality, and the afterlife, pondering the mysteries that lie beyond our earthly existence. So why does this unknown frighten us so? Is it the fear of silence that follows death, the finality of a life once lived? Or perhaps it's the ache of separation from loved ones we cherish, from moments that have shaped us into who we are? In this moment of reflection, I invite you to ponder, what does death mean to you? Is it an end, a new beginning, or something else entirely? As we delve into this mystery, let's take a closer look at someone who has grappled with the concepts of life and death in his own way, Kevin Gates. His perspective on life's essence and our mortality brings a refreshing insight, one that challenges us to rethink how we perceive death. Recently, rapper Kevin Gates opened up about his transformation and views on life, revealing insights that resonate deeply with our earlier reflections on death.
I don't drink no more. I don't smoke no more. I go to the gym. I don't have no security. I am free. And I'm ready for death. I'm ready for death whenever it comes to me. That is the greatest blessing any man could receive is a beautiful death.
Gates' straightforward declaration reveals an astonishing outlook. He speaks of freedom not just in a physical sense, but in a spiritual capacity as well. The freedom to embrace death without fear or regret. Imagine that for a moment. Doesn't that resonate with what many of us seek? A liberation from the anxieties that often tether us down. With his candidness, Gates frames death not as a grim end, but as the greatest blessing. This perspective invites us to reconsider how we view the end of life. Rather than a tragic farewell, what if we treated it as a beautiful conclusion to our earthly journey? A natural progression into something new. His readiness for death comes not from a reckless abandon of life, but rather from a profound acceptance of its reality. Unlike many who cling tightly to life while simultaneously fearing its end, Gates seems to find peace in acknowledging that death is inevitable. This acceptance encourages us to live our lives fully and passionately, understanding that our time here is a valuable gift. In shedding his former habits, drinking, smoking, and relying on security, Gates claims agency over his existence. Each decision he makes, each moment he lives, drives home a critical realization. Life is fleeting, and how we choose to spend it holds immense importance. Gates' insights reflect a deeper understanding of life's purpose. He sees death as a passage, not a disappearance. In his view, being ready for death means living life authentically, a quest for truth, purpose, and fulfillment. Through Gates' lens, we can see a call to live intentionally, to prioritize genuine connections, and to be present in each moment. His journey encourages us to break free from whatever holds us back, be it fear, societal expectations, or even our own inner doubts. As we reflect on the inquiry posed earlier, what does death mean to you? Let's take a leaf out of Gates's book. Instead of viewing death as a defeat, embrace it as a catalyst for living fully. Understand that our legacies aren't solely defined by how we die, but by how we choose to live while we still have breath in our lungs. So, in the spirit of Kevin Gates, let's seek out life's true purpose, boldly stepping toward what lies ahead, making each day a testament to living freely and authentically, liberated from the chains of fear. Let's redefine our relationship with death as we embrace living fully, nurturing the connections that bind us and elevating our collective consciousness.
I don't have no security. I am free. And I'm ready for death. I'm ready for death whenever it comes to me. That is the greatest blessing any man could receive, is a beautiful death.